Things were starting to make sense to me now. I was beginning to see what had really happened to Sarah Salas and why she was killed. But I had no proof to show that I was right. I needed to get some real evidence. I went home and rang up Kathy Chang. I asked her to do me a big favor that night. Fortunately, she said yes. Now I was ready. I turned on the television and watched the baseball game. I had some time to kill until it was dark outside. When it was nighttime, I got in my car and started driving. When I got near Bill and Sarah's apartment building, I turned off the lights of my car and parked about a block away. I didn't want anyone to know I was here. It was now 7:30 p.m. I was right on schedule. Very quietly, I walked up the sidewalk in front of the apartment building. I needed to break in to Costello's apartment. Which was on the first floor. I looked into the apartment through the window. There was a light on. I took out my gun and made sure I had bullets in it. I slowly began to open the front window. Which was already cracked open. After about a minute, I got the window open and stepped inside the living room of the apartment. I saw a light on in the kitchen. There was someone in there, and this time it was no cat. I walked to the kitchen door. I needed to surprise the person if I was going to catch him. As I opened the door, I yelled as loud as I could, "Don't move!" The man turned around suddenly. I had guessed right. It was Bill. What? What are you? Before he finished his sentence, Bill took the frying pan he was holding and hurled it toward my face. I ducked down and the pan flew over my head. Bill came at me. He pushed me to the ground and hit me in the stomach. I hit him back in the face. We hit each other several times. Until I noticed that my gun was now on the floor next to us. I stopped hitting Bill and reached for the gun. But Bill saw what I was doing and jumped up. He grabbed the gun before I could get it in my hands and pointed it at me. "Don't move, Reeves." Bill had a big smile on his face. I was not smiling. "So you figured out the truth, eh?" Bill said. "You think you're so smart, don't you, Reeves?" "Well, you were right." I did kill Sarah. And now I will get all of her money. But you will just get a bullet in your head. That's your reward for being so smart. Bill looked at me with real hatred. I have seen men kill before. I know the look in their eyes before they kill. I knew that I didn't have much time to think of something. Bill stood in front of me with the gun pointed at my face. Suddenly, I remembered the pills I had found in Bill and Sarah's bedroom for Bill's bad leg. Now I knew what to do.